Hey Pisces, welcome to February 2020. It's time to link your hopes and wishes with a practical strategy to manifest them. The key is to play with each possibility, both intuited and practically, so that you can see which one has the greatest chance for success. Put your guilt away. It's time for you to focus on your own life. Release any fears of the ongoing shifts in your life. It's time to recharge and reset yourself. Your deepest desire is to retire from the hubbub of the world. Celebrate this. Celebrate your time alone. This is how you build better relationships with other people, by valuing yourself first. Make sure to do something silly, fun, and extravagant. It will light you up from the inside. Now, Mercury is entering your sign on February 3rd and will be retrograde February 16th through March 9th. So this is why the universe wants you to play with the possibilities and keep the focus on yourself, because you're coming into your birthday cycle and you're getting your solar return. That is, the sun returns to your exact degree of birth. Every year when the sun goes into Pisces, you have a new solar return. And so you get this new energy from the universe. And it's really important that you're keeping the focus on you and your wishes and desires, and that way you can make them happen here for you in 2020. But I'm telling everyone to take a time out from making major decisions with Mercury Retrograde. And that is that February 16th through March 9th. And he is the first retrograde of 2020. And he's in your sign. So it can be really challenging to have a clear head when Mercury is in our own sign and retrograde. Now, Venus enters Aries on the 7th, and that brings the action to your money, what you love and value, your resources, your talent, your gifts, your abilities. And Venus is there to help you improve your resources and improve your money. And if you're putting yourself first, then you're going to find that everything falls into place, and it actually improves your relationships with other people. And then we have the Leo full moon on the 9th, and this brings the action to your work habits, your health habits, your lifestyle. And so when the energy is behind the scenes like this, with the sun in Aquarius and the moon in the work houses, it is very important that you are taking good care of yourself and having that life-work balance. Not work then life, because without life, what good is work? So having that life-work balance and feeding yourself spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and physically, so that you are living an extraordinary life, not just your best life, but an extraordinary life. And I really like both moons this month, your new moon and the Leo full moon. Mars is late in Sagittarius and is in harmony with both lights, the sun and the moon. And this is awesome. This is in the area of your destiny in the world, your reputation in the world, your profession in the world. And this is so exciting because he is in harmonious energy flow with the Leo moon in the area of your work. So this is a wonderful energy for you to be considering all the possibilities of where your career can go, where your business can go, whether it's a business you own or a company you work for. Where do you want things to go in 2020? You can make them happen. You can make this happen. And here in February, it's a wonderful time to plant the seeds of what it is you want to manifest in 2020. Now, we have Valentine's Day on the 14th, happy Valentine's Day, and then Mars moves into Capricorn on the 16th. Now, this is really exciting for you because Capricorn sextiles you. Opportunity. And we have many planets in Capricorn. We have Mars in Capricorn, the South Node in Capricorn, the asteroid Pallas Athena, the goddess of wisdom, truth, and strategy, Capricorn, Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto, Capricorn. And this is in the area of your hopes and wishes, your goals, what you want to manifest, sudden luck, sudden opportunity. And this is so exciting for you, Pisces, because you really can use this energy to build a bridge to where you want to go. And look at your goals. Evaluate your goals at this time. And this is a good thing to be doing with the Mercury retrograde. So with Mars entering Capricorn on the 16th, and right after that, Mercury turns retrograde, this is the time to think about your goals. Think about what it is you really want in your life. It's not the time to take action. Not with Mercury being the first planet to go retrograde and here in Pisces. He rules Gemini. He rules Virgo. He does not rule Pisces. So he is not strong here. And for all of us, we're going to be very emotional in our decision making with Mercury in Pisces. And so we won't necessarily have the right information or knowledge to make informed decisions. So it's best to use this energy creatively and plot out a course, but not jump on that course and go. Take a wait and see, because we won't have all the information. And if we buy a new building, buy a new house, buy a new car, change jobs, we may find that it isn't what we thought it was. It didn't turn out to be what we wanted it to be. And we might not want it afterwards when Mercury goes direct, and especially when it gets into Aries. So be aware of that. And it's time for you, though, to really look at what it is you want in your life. What is your deepest desire? But it's a great time also for just having fun and being in the moment and doing things that make you laugh and see the lighter side of life. But I see this as a very creative month. Both moons, your new moon and the Leo full moon, offer this creativity and energy that with the Leo moon is coming from your heart. And one of the things is this month is really strong for all of us is, do I work independently or do I work in a group? Because Aquarius represents the group. And with all of these planets in Capricorn, that's a group energy too. Do I want to work independently or do I want to work in a group with others? That's something that is being offered to all of us here. Now, the sun enters Pisces on the 18th. Happy birthday. And this is so exciting. And you have a fabulous new moon. I love your new moon. And that's a really good omen for the year. We get one new moon and one full moon. And you get your full moon when the sun is in Virgo. And here is your new moon. And Mars, who's now in Capricorn, is sextile opportunity, the sun and the moon, and Mercury. And Uranus, the awakener, is very much moving forward now in Taurus, is also sextile opportunity, your new moon. And Mars and Uranus are trining each other. This is so exciting because this is bringing tremendous energy and opportunity for new experiences, new ideas, new love, new beginnings. We do have Mercury retrograde, so it's not about making final decisions right now. It's a new beginning, and you're going to have this new beginning and this energy with you this year. Now, if Mercury is retrograde in your solar return chart, for some of you, it can feel like, you know, it's like when the cup is already full and someone tries to pour water in it, the water just goes everywhere. If you're feeling like, you know, oh, I'm just overwhelmed by things, or I don't want to do anymore, that is okay. That's the universe saying, take a time out and do your own thing, because that is going to make you more effective in your work and more pleasant in your relationships. Because with Mercury retrograde in our solar return charts, it can feel that we just have all the information we need. We don't need more information. The brain is full. You can feel like your brain is full. And so if you're feeling like that, then it's good to just go with the flow and not try to put in more information, and just rely on your intuition and being very practical in what you're doing. Because I do see you having that opportunity with all of this Capricorn energy in the area of your goals, your friends, your companions, your hopes and wishes, sudden luck, sudden opportunity. And you're very blessed because this energy sextiles you. It's lifting you up. And that is fantastic for new opportunities. And so you have to decide what it is you want in your life. Do you want to work in a group? Do you want to work alone? Do you want to be more independent? And with this energy, I just think it can bring, you know, creative solutions to things that have been challenging you, because Uranus is in harmony with this new moon, and Mars is in harmony with this new moon. And both Mars and Uranus are in positive energy flow with each other. And so that is fantastic for a new moon. Now, it's still at 4 degrees, which means we're still at the beginning of something, just like the Aquarius new moon was at 4 degrees. And what's interesting, in March, the Aries new moon is at 4 degrees. So the universe is letting us know that we're still at the beginning of this new path and this new life and this new birth that we're experiencing. We're all kind of reincarnating here without changing bodies in this energy. And so we're at the beginning of something, so we don't have to make any final decisions right now. I highly recommend holding back on any kind of, well, I've got to have this all figured out, or I need to make my final decisions here. No, you don't. If you need to take a new job, go for it. If you can wait, I recommend until Mercury goes direct, at least March 9th, and waiting till the 10th on to be taking on something new, because that way you'll have better information, you will have more clarity, you will feel more grounded in your decisions. This is a time for you to play with the possibilities. What would it be like if I did move to this part of the country? What would it be like if I did travel abroad? What would it be like if I started my own business? What would it be like if I started a new job in this company that I've always wanted to work for? So play with those possibilities in here, because you will manifest when the time is right, and then you'll be so excited because you were smart to wait and didn't jump the gun, and that'll pay off for you in the long run. So it really is beneficial for you to take your time, and you know, there's such a strong message in here for you to recharge your batteries, reset yourself, and release any burdens you've been carrying. If you've been carrying burdens, it's time for you to let them go. You know, and guilt means you're going in the right direction. So if you feel guilty about taking time for yourself, wanting more quiet time for yourself, do it. That's the soul prompting you to do what's right for you. And when you do what's right for you, it's right for everyone else. And that way you come back to the relationship or the job or whatever, refreshed, re-energized, and really bring more of yourself to your work relationships, your personal relationships, because you have more to give, because you're valuing yourself. And when you value yourself, you have that to give to others, which is so cool. And this is also leap year. On February 29th, we have leap year, which is really cool and exciting. And I love the fact that we have an extra day in February. Yay! So awesome. Now make sure to watch out for misunderstandings with the Mercury retrograde, because we're not going to have all the information with Mercury moving through your sign. And it's better to just use intuition, like, or your instincts. Is like, really trust your instincts and your intuition, but take a wait and see. Don't be in a hurry to make any decisions, or to just get it done and over with, or bring something to closure, because it could backfire later on. Down the road, you're like, oh, I wish I waited before I signed that agreement, or I wish I waited before I moved into that job. I wish I waited until I knew more about the business, the company, the situation. And that will come when Mercury goes direct, and I say when he moves into Aries in April. So for you, this is your time now. You're getting your new moon here in February. And of course, February and March is your cycle. And so you're coming into your power. You're coming into your new solar energy for the year. And that's exciting. I do see a lot of exciting energy in here for you, and the opportunity for new experiences and innovative ideas. And that is for all of the year, because you have this energy, this new moon that you're going to be working with all year. Now, those of you born after, say, March 9th, March 10th, Mercury will not be retrograde in your solar return chart. So those born from March 10th to March 19th will not have the Mercury retrograde in your solar return chart. Now, for those of you open for love, available for love, well, heck, why not? You have a very busy part of your chart that is about companionship, friends, and you have Mars in there now. And Uranus is in harmony with Mars and your new moon. And I think it's great for people to be meeting up and dating and going out, as long as we're not like making major commitment with the Mercury retrograde. That I say wait on. And with the Mercury retrograde, it does bring people from our past back, from our past lives. So even when we're meeting someone new in this life, they're from our past. And you know that when you connect with them, like, I've known you before, and we know each other. And I think that's really cool, because we're picking up where we left off. And so that's fun for you too, to be connecting and having a good time out there with friends and companions. And as long as you're being, taking really good care of yourself and taking that time for yourself, you're going to be even better in your partnership if you are coupled. You're just going to be bringing more energy to the partnership and more joy, because you're doing the life-work balance and you're taking care of yourself and then feeding the relationship. You got to feed yourself first, then the relationship. I feed myself, then I feed the relationship. And when you do that, that is just the way to go for loving yourself and loving others. And that's what it's about, loving you so that you can love others. You got to love you first. And career, this is a time to play with the possibilities. You might be thinking about a new goal at work or a new project that you want to have and start and see where it takes you. It's great for that. It's great to play with the possibilities, play with the goals. Think about these goals that you want to achieve here in 2020. And the money looks good. I see that, you have the divine lovers in the area of your money, Venus in the area of your resources and your earning income, and Mars and Jupiter in the area of the money you make from the business you own and the money you make from the company you work for. And that is awesome too. So money is going to continue to flow to you here in February going into March. And that's good news too. So there's like no pressure to get it done and over with, or have to finish this, or have to sign that deal. No, you don't. You can take your time. Don't let anybody push you into anything you're not ready for. You'll have greater clarity in March. And your health, how is your health? If you're doing that life-work balance and taking time for yourself and getting away from the hubbub of the world, you're going to feel better. And when we feel better, we can accomplish much more. Spiritually, just take that time for yourself. Take that time to play. Take that time to see the lighter side of life. Meditate, dream, create. That will just make you just awesome here in 2020. And going into your birthday cycle feeling really strong. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, and sharing my videos. Pisces, you're rocking awesome. And thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It helps to support the channel, and it lets you know when I upload, especially when you click the bell next to subscribe. That tells YouTube you want to be notified when I publish. So until next time, Pisces, you have an amazing new moon, and it's bringing opportunities to you this year that are just going to be amazing. You have to decide what it is you really want in your life. It's up to you.